Calvó-Armengol Prize was created to honor the memory of our friend and colleague, Antoni Calvó-Armengol, who was a professor at the Universitat Autònoma de Barcelona and a member of the Barcelona Graduate School of Economics, and one of the best scientists in Andorra's history.
This year's winner gives us, once again, an exceptional example of the growing scope that economics is taking as a social science. Matthew Gentzkow is a professor of economics at Stanford University. He took his research to new heights, turning the economics of the media into a complex field of research in many directions, developing new methods of analysis to analyze questions of social relevance for economics, but also for politics, for a better understanding of social polarization, for the improvement of democracy.
It's a tremendous, humbling honor to receive this prize, and especially to receive it in Tony's name. He's somebody whose work has been a real inspiration on economics and on many different areas. I want to talk about a particular research project today, which picks up on these connections in the specific context of politics and in the even more specific context of political language. This kind of language that's introduced in Congress filters down into the media and potentially then out into the broader discussion and the broader political dialogue in the country. So the goals of this particular project are to measure trends in the partisanship of speech. We'll do that over a pretty long time period from 1872 to 2009 using the full text of the congressional record in the US. There really is something different today relative to the past. And there's a sharp and dramatic change that happens in the mid-1990s. Once you have that sort of predictive model, you can then think of what does it mean for a phrase to be partisan? It's a phrase that if I hear you say it, gives me a lot of information about whether you're on the right or the left. So if I hear you say private accounts in 2005, I can be pretty sure you're a Democrat. If I hear you say personal accounts, I can be pretty sure you're a Republican. If I could hear you say, maybe 3 or 4 minutes of speech, I could guess your party basically for sure, whereas in the past, I would have had maybe a 55 or 60% chance. When two sides of the political spectrum start speaking in different languages, that can have an impact on how they think, and that can have an impact on the depth of these divisions. There is good empirical evidence that this kind of language doesn't stay in Congress, but diffuses through newspapers, through television, and also into the broader public discussion. Language that we use shapes how we perceive the world, shapes our identities, shapes the extent to which we feel allegiance with a particular group, and also possibly divisions with other groups. There's been a striking and dramatic change, and it seems at least plausible that the fact we are now speaking languages that are so different is contributing to the depth of these broader divisions that we see in society.